This is Diavolo's top tier. However, all you all probably knew that already. You've been watching and supporting my content for about 8 months now, and it's truly crazy how far we've come since those 8 months. This is my way of trying to say thank you to all you guys who've been supporting my content. It really means so much to me, and I can never truly say thank you enough. So without further ado, let's get into this. So my channel started 8 months ago, and as you can see, I published my first video, which was Fordero of the Week Voiced Cars Edition. Now, this video I think was pretty funny, just because they literally launched Voiced Fordero like 2 weeks after I started this. So it was just kind of, that video series I planned it was immediately just like, well, there's no benefit here at all. It was gonna be like my staple. It was kind of, I'll be honest, it was a complete ripoff of Dimes for Crimes' Will It Fordero. It was an entire ripoff, but it was better than him because I'm me and he is not me. So it was obviously better in every way. But I didn't start to find my footing 2 videos later until A Battle Between Worlds, Voiced Fordero, and Fordero Comparison, which is where I really started to kind of find my footing. As you can see, it's got 230 views. It's about where my channel started to finally get a little push, and it started my channel basically. So I owe a lot to Voiced Fordero and the many dollars that I spent so I could make that video. And then from there on out, for a little while, I just posted some, Fordero stuff. Because I look at Fordero and I go, yeah, that's what people want to see. So I just kept doing him. But then my next video was where I point to when I look back on my channel and I say, this is where it started. This is where, I kind of became the channel that I am right now. Which was my Diavolo Ingur summons. Now, if you don't know what happened that made this summon so notable, I'll refresh your memory a little bit.
Oh no, it's coming to it. 8. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yes! Oh my god! I need to. Oh my god! He's home. Watch me get Diavolo. Watch me get Diavolo. I will lose my mind. Pesci. Alright. This is it right here. Be Diavolo. Be Diavolo. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, let's go! Oh, I'm sorry for screaming, guys, but oh my gosh!
So that's the Diavolo video. Then that's kind of where, as you can see, it was my most viewed video up to this point. And even to this day, it's one of my more viewed videos. So it really, I did think that kind of kickstarted my modern channel and brought me a lot of the subscribers and fans that I'm personal with now. And then after that, I put out a Diavolo showcase because I was just so excited to have Diavolo. But then my next important milestone, it was all my milestones. I say important milestones. They're not really milestones. They're just videos that stood out to me in some significant way. Was my discussing WGRs in the Awakening System video. That one was special to me, not only because it was my longest video to date, and it was a drastically different style, where instead of anything related to the game, I was just talking. And I wasn't just talking by myself, I was talking to the subreddit mod Arthur, which I think making this video with him brought us way closer together, and I now consider him a really close friend. So that's why I'm kind of personal with that video, just because I think it got me a new friend. So I'm really appreciative of that. And then after a while, my content became pretty stable. I was just doing team reviews here. And then I did 2nd year anniversary summons, which again was with Arthur. So my videos stayed pretty consistent up until about the stray cat summons. Now, this was a very important video because it taught me that this game is not your friend, and I learned it right then and there with that summon. Because that banner did me awful. I was completely rolled with that banner. Did not get any of the limiteds. I only got 2 Echoes Act 2 Koichis. It was awful. it was a painful time for me, especially since that Kira was my most wanted unit at the time. But, you know, I kept rolling. But right after that video is where I started a staple video series that you guys know on my channel, which is the Should You Summon series, where I take a look at banners, describe unit skills, and tell you if you should be summoning or not. And I think that was a pretty good start. That was a pretty good video series to start. It didn't do very well, just because I picked one of the most unhyped banners, even though it's got Voice Akira on it. So it's incredibly hype. But for some reason, most people don't understand Voice Akira is one of the best units in the game. Doesn't make sense to me. But even though it didn't get very many views, I knew I had something special with that series. And for that series, my inspiration for that is Hero Yui with his Before You Summon series. I was just like, I really loved his content. I was a big fan of his before I started making my content. And then once he stopped, I was like, well, you know, that's a shame. And the one big thing we lost from him was his Before You Summons. So I was like, okay, I'm going to steal it then. Yoink. So now it's my thing. But yeah, it's very heavily inspired off of the ones he used to make. And then I'd say, yeah, the biggest milestone is my Pitter Patter Pop tier list 100 sub special. It is still, as of this time, my most viewed video. And I think it's also my most disliked video, coming in with a whole 2 dislikes. And I look back on that video with mixed emotions. I feel like it was really good for a 100 sub special. But I also think I was complete monkey brain when I made that tier list. I don't know what me from 3 months ago was thinking, but it just wasn't smart. A lot of my placements was really weird, and I might go back someday and redo it because it's awful. And then 3 months ago is when I did my first non-pitter video. It was a Phasmophobia video because I got hooked on that game. I really enjoyed it. And it was also one of the biggest flops on my channel. It has done awful. And to be frank, all of my non-pitter videos have done awful. So that's a feels bad, but I don't care because I just want to make whatever content I feel like making, and I was really proud of those videos. So yeah, not really too big a deal for me. And then 1 month later, I made another Phasmophobia video, which did even worse than the first one. Not great. But then one of the biggest projects that I underwent, that I was really proud to create, was my JoJo's Pitter Patter Pop Beginner's Guide. Because, let's be honest, we all watched Zenroto's guide when we were starting. We all found him somehow. It's just like, it's a law in this game that you find his content and you watch his beginner's guide. But that is also ancient. It's really old. It does not go into a lot of the features and systems in the game now. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll just make one. I'd like to try it. And it went pretty well. There were some parts I wish I could improve on. I skipped some stuff I probably shouldn't have, like the sticker system. But I figured that's not too much of a beginner topic, so I kind of left it out. And then I started my Score Attack Run series, where you watch me, who is the best player in the game, confirmed, learn, and I would teach you all how to throw them. I would teach you all how to throw those 4-row tiles around, how to get those big time stops. And I really like doing that series. It's just fun to play the game and kind of show off score attacks and what you can do with the right people. So that was the start of that series. It was pretty fun. I really like doing that. It's probably what I look forward most to every score attack, is making another score attack video. And then a massive jump was the Pitter Patter Pop game show. I had started streaming, I want to say about 2 months ago. And 1 month ago is when I streamed the PPP game show, which was a massive project. It was a very big project to work on, and I was really pleased with the outcome. It was where we took 4 Pitter Patter Pop content creators and rolled them into a Discord call, and I asked them questions live on stream, and they competed to see who could win. And it was really fun. We just had a really good time. It was pretty intense. And we learned the velocity of Pet Shop's Ice Blast. So all around, really great video. And then continuing on, we still have my Before You summons going pretty hard. And then 1 month ago with the Yukiko banner, I fell into the generic YouTuber thumbnail crisis. This is the format I use for every summon video now, where I just take a picture of the banner, take some rainbow chests, throw them on there, call it a day. But it's short, sweet, and it gets to the point. I like those thumbnails. It tells you what you need to know. And then a pretty big, for me, when I look back on my streams, a lot of the times I think of the important streams. I think of my first stream when I streamed Hollow Knight. I think of the Cactus Pog stream. And I also think of this one, which is Rank 1 player critiques me on my Comtech skills. There's nothing super special about the stream until the very end, where Char, also known as one of the best players in the game, because Char has one of the fattest wallets in the game, was in my chat. And I was just having a lot of fun talking with them and trying to figure, they were kind of coaching me a little bit, which was fun. It was nice. It was a really fun stream, and that's one of the reasons I leave it not like unlisted, because I'm just really happy with that one. And then 3 weeks ago, I have the breaking news video, which was kind of a just like news little thing, but I kind of like set it up to be kind of cute, kind of like it's a little news broadcast. Threw a little editing magic in there. I was really happy with it, but the video did horrible. Maybe I should have just, you know, put the 2 image of the units, like put in all caps, like new units, and then everyone would have, everyone would have freaked out and clicked on it. That's probably the smarter option, but it's not what I did. Because sometimes I don't like to do clickbaity stuff. Sometimes I do like to actually just make something that's a little more respectable, if you will. And then after that, I made the XP farm video, where I was just trying to round out my guides, because I made a playlist for my guides, and I was trying to find stuff that, what do new players, what are they going to want to know? They're one just know everything about the beginner's guide. They're also going to want to know how to farm their units. So I was like, yeah, I'll make just a short and sweet video about that. And then nothing else too significant happened until the Weird World of IO games. That was a very special video to me. I worked really hard on it. It was where I sat in a call with 4 of my best buddies, and we all just talked with each other while I played some really horrible IO games. Well, I shouldn't even say that. Some of them were unironically fun, and yeah, it was a good time. And I really tried with the editing on that video. I worked really hard on it, and the video flopped. So basically the moral of the story is, every single time I try to do something that's not Pitter, it goes awful. So I guess I'm just being told repeatedly, hey, no, go back in your little box, make some Pitter videos. There you go. Go do you. That's basically what I've learned from all my experimental videos. And then 3 days ago, the Voice Diavolo is Here video came out. And that was a big step for me, because obviously my channel. Diavolo's top tier. I was hyped for him. I was juiced, ready to go. And then 1 day ago, we did the Voice Diavolo summons video, which I now crown as my biggest pog moment during a stream, or not stream, during a summon. And if you don't know why, I will refresh your memory right here. So that was a very big moment for me in my personal experience with the game. That was my most wanted unit for the longest time, so it really meant a lot to me to get him. I was really nervous that I wouldn't get him. And that's where my content stands today. That's really it. It's been a pretty long ride. It's hard to say that it's already been 8 months with you guys. And to be honest, 8 months and we have almost 300 subscribers. That's insane. You guys are really crazy. I cannot thank you guys enough. This is kind of my dream, is making these videos and being a content creator for you all. So I really owe so much to you guys for sticking with me and helping me pursue my dream. Just knowing that I can get up, you know, and entertain you guys 2-3 times a week. That's really special. So thank you guys for sticking with me. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you guys for sticking around till the end of the video. It really means a lot. If you liked the video, hit that like button down below and subscribe if you haven't. It really helps out the channel. On the left, you will see a recommended video or a video just like this one. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.